What's going on, guys? My name is Ben. I'm one of the head court interns here at the Western Southern Open, and I'm in charge of the pressure washing project for this summer. So, pressure washing, I mean, it's very tedious, very time-consuming task, but it is very essential to the operation here. The main reason we do it, obviously, is to wash the stadium, make it all clean, make it look nice, have a nice aesthetic for the tournament, get people coming back every year. So, you need a few things if you're going to be pressure washing. Number one thing you need, obviously, is a water outlet, a water spigot right here. These are located at the northwest side of the facility, right out the ops office, about 3 of them. You need a hose, obviously, you run the water to the pressure washer itself. You come over here, you got the pressure washer. It can be a very dangerous machine, so safety is also a priority. The pressure washing hose, which connects from the pressure washing machine over to the pressure washing gun. In years past, we've had different tips, but Dick went ahead and bought a bunch of high-powered nozzles. This kind of sprays in like a cone formation. I'll show you guys that a little bit later in the video. Okay, once you have all that stuff, you're gonna need some gas. We got our gas cans right here. Fill it up in the gas right here, and then you got the pig mat. The pig mat's purpose is to go under the pressure washer. Like so, and you just set it on there. That's in case any oil leaks out, any gas might run off. You don't want to get it on the concrete or whatever surface you're pressure washing. Okay, so now, let me show you guys how to set it up. First thing you want to do is fill up the gas. This one is already kind of full, but I'm still going to show you guys how to use the gas can because this one's a little weird. Got this little nozzle right here. Put it in the gas can itself. Press down on this little button. Pull the black lever to release air, and then gas starts flowing in. Great. Magic. Okay. Then tighten the cap back on. And now you're ready to set it up. So the first thing you want to do, obviously, pig mat under it. It's very essential. Then, right here you got 2 hose connectors. One right here is a pullback, which is meant for the pressure washing hose itself. It's a high pressure connector. And then right here is the water hose connector, which you can use any garden hose for this. We got a bunch of them in the storage rooms. We'll never run out. Go ahead and connect the water hose. It's a bit of a weird twist thing. And this one. Hot out here. All right. Then we'll take this hose right here. There's a lot of issues with this sometimes because it gets coiled up and it can be very annoying trying to move it around objects when you're trying to pressure wash, especially in the stadium. I'm gonna uncoil it a little bit. Take the male end of the hose, connect it to the pressure washer like so. What you want to do, you want to zoom in, you pull back on this, and then put the hose in, and then release so it locks in place. And the same type of connection goes onto the gun itself. So again, hold it up here, pull back on this, connect it, release it, and it locks in place. Perfect. So what you want to do is turn on the water. Abby's going to do that for us right now. Another important thing you want to do with pressure washing before you even start is check the oil levels. I went ahead and checked earlier, but I'm going to show you guys how to do it real quick. So there's this little oil valve right here. You want to unscrew it. And then there's this little stick that has like the oil levels on it. Obviously you can see there's like covered in liquid right there, so it's good on oil. And screw that back in. This thing sucks. And you are ready to pressure wash. Are you guys ready? Okay, so over here, starting it, because a lot of people fit sometimes. I know it did to me when I first started. My God, almost yanked out my shoulder. Okay, so right here, you got the choke. It's kind of similar to a blower. You put it over in the left position so the choke is on. Right now the gas is off. You want to turn the gas on by flipping it to the right. And then this throttle right here is the throttle. So you want to put it all the way to max. So it's going as fast as it can, as much pressure as we can get. And then you want to turn it on, obviously. But before you start it, you want to come over to the pressure washing gun, hold down the trigger, and wait till the water sprays a steady stream out of it. Might take a little while. There you go. See that nice little spiral thing going on there? Now it is time. So starting this machine is pretty much like starting any other gas-powered machine. Turn it on, take this lever. Once it gets taken a little bit, then you want to turn off the choke. Then it gets going. Now, these are very dangerous. This way, very high power. If you spray this pressure washer over any part of your body, you will get very hurt. I've done it, it sucks. We'll come over here. I'm just gonna show you guys what a surface should look like after you pressure wash it. Right now, we'll zoom in on this. It's kind of dirty. You can see like the black marks on it. Take the pressure washer to it. See the clear difference in the surface color. It's a very high powered tool. It needs to be used with care. When you're pressure washing, you don't want to get too close, because then you create streaks. It creates kind of a different color than the rest of it. You want to keep it at a safe distance, about like this. It'll get the job done just fine. Then when you're turning it off, set the gun down, never point it towards anyone or yourself. All you gotta do is flip it off, and then come over here, because there's still a lot of pressure built up in the hose and the gun itself. You wanna pull the trigger facing away, release that pressure, turn off the water. Pull the trigger a little more so some of the water gets out of the hose, release some of the pressure so you can disconnect the hose easily. Set this down. Come over to the hose. The water will spray on you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about that when disconnecting this. Hose is disconnected. Then you want to pull this back to disconnect this. You pull back the connector. Pull out the hose. Pretty simple. Do it on the same thing here. This is my least favorite one. There we go. Then you want to come over here, set the gun on its holder. Nice little spot for it. This is my pressure washing gun. This is my favorite one, so if you're gonna use this one, you better check with me first. Not really. Then you wanna coil this up easily. You wanna untangle it, walk it in a straight line. Abby's gonna drag out that other end. It's perfectly straight. The way I coil up the hose so it hangs off nice and doesn't drag on the ground. Put your arm like this, and then hold one of the metal parts and just start curling it around your wrist and your forearm like this. You want to twist the hose while you pull it towards you and coil it up, so that way it folds up easily and you don't have to do much work yourself. Speed up the process a little bit. Alright. Bring this over here. Set it back on the holder. Take the pig mat. Sometimes you can set it out to dry. Right now I'm just gonna leave it out in the sun so it can dry a little bit. And then you kind of just do the same thing with the hose. Put everything back in the storage room, and you're done.